take it to the banks, the picks issue
episode. Much coveted.
Yes. And then we will also go into my favorite, mailbag. So let's get started. So recap of our picks last week.
Ooh.
I went 1-1. And you, my friend, went
0-2. Let's go. Let's go. I was, of course, seconds away from going 2-0.
Yeah.
But, of course, got what I wanted. Did cost me quite a bit this weekend to get the results to go the way that I wanted in the English Premier League. But they did go perfectly for me.
Yes.
Really couldn't have gone any better. So I love it. I also do want to point out that my long shot of the week, or my underdog of the week, not only hit, but also the player who scored was on my bench in fantasy soccer. Now, here's how fantasy soccer works. That's amazing. Hear me out. You start 11 players. You have 3 bench players, plus a goalie, right? If any of your players that are in your starting lineup get 0 minutes, a player on your bench swaps in, right?
Automatically?
Yeah.
Oh, this
automatically. So my guy, Alderette, literally don't even know this guy's name. He was my last player. He was my last guy. And my guy before him didn't play. My guy before him didn't play. And I had 2 guys in my lineup didn't play. Boom, came in, won just because of that. So sweet. So I got the guy who scored for Sunderland. It was a clean sheet, 1-0 away, Nottingham Forest. Like I said, they fucking have a shit manager. So of course they're going to lose that game. So I feel like anyone who was trailing me, it did end up at plus 375 right before kickoff.
So this is why you don't do fantasy soccer. Anyway.
Fantasy soccer sucks. It does suck. But Slavi, Asian Banks, and Miami Funk, they like bullied me into doing it. So,
okay,
ask me my record.
So,
ask my record.
What's your record?
6-0, bitch.
On what?
In the fantasy soccer.
Oh, fantasy soccer.
Yeah, I'm killing them. I'm killing everybody.
No one cares, dude. Fantasy soccer. You're like one of
killing everybody, dude.
Yeah.
I'm killing everybody.
I think you're the only guy in Orange County who actually plays
It's not true.
soccer.
That's just not the case.
Okay. Well, you can give me a list of the other 2.
There's a couple of them. Okay. So anyway, you got your picks.
So
I got one of them.
So my teaser hit easily. That was
well, actually, it was a little close in the Texans-Titans game. You only had like 27 points to spare.
I wish it was always the case.
Yeah.
So I took the over on the Chargers game, and that should have hit.
Like 41, right?
It was 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. They couldn't even score. And then Joe Alt went out for the Chargers. That hurt their chances. He's really important for their offensive line.
And Jackson Dart.
What did I say? Jackson Dart. And they straight up, I should have just taken, after all my Jackson Dart hype, I should have taken
Jackson
Giants
Dart wins his first game. You should have.
And the money line I gave was really close. UCLA was down a lot, came back, and they only lost by. If they had scored in the final couple minutes, they would have won.
Well, if my man had wheels, she'd be a bike. So.
Yeah.
All right. What are your picks for this week?
So this week, I am going with 2 over/under plays. First one, I am taking the Colts versus the Raiders over 47.5. I think, indoor stadium. Gino's going to be comfortable with the indoor stadium.
I think it could be like 40-8.
That'll work. Hopefully Raiders got the 40, otherwise I'm going to cry again.
Well, Daniel Jones. I mean, who could lose to Daniel Jones?
Well, everybody in the league is. Jeez, this guy. Talk about comeback kid. And then I'm going to take the London game.
Oh, really? Who's playing London?
It's Browns and Vikings.
Okay.
So Vikings are staying there because they played last week. But I'm taking under 37.
Ooh, that sounds a really low score.
It's really low. I think it's going to be super ugly. It's typical of the NFL to give London and all these other countries the shittiest games, right? Yeah. So take it, watch 3 field goals, and hopefully this shit ends.
Isn't it true? Wasn't there supposed to be, like a few years ago, like maybe like 5 years ago, a Chiefs-Rams game in
Mexico
City, but then it got moved to LA, and it was like the best game ever?
Best game ever. Yes, that was actually ranked the best game of that year.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be.
I think it was a top 5 all-time game.
Yeah, so this is when the Rams first moved at Jared Goff, and they played at the Coliseum, which is the USC stadium. And they had turf issues in Mexico, so they didn't even fly out.
Yeah, wow.
So,
okay, so
some
for
of the
me,
things you remember.
I'm following a little bit of a similar strategy as I have been. I'm going to throw up 3 just cheeky ones. You can throw up a third one if you want to. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
When I tried to do this last week,
throw up a third one.
No, because if I did my third one last week, don't even throw the third.
Throw it up.
Don't throw the third.
Throw it up.
No, don't throw the
So
third.
my big 2 are my main 2 are Liverpool to win at Chelsea, which is plus 125.
Okay.
Even though Liverpool are losing as we speak right now, and they lost last game to Crystal Palace.
So they can't lose
Who I
3 in a
did
row.
mention that Crystal Palace was unbeaten in 17. Now make that 18. They did beat them. And guess who scored the last goal? Eddie Nketiah, Arsenal product. Got to call Eddie. Amazing goal. 2-1 for Palace. And then, good help's hard to find. You know?
Yeah.
No. And then my other pick is actually going to be Crystal Palace plus a half against Everton away.
Wow. Okay.
Away, because I'm going to just back Crystal Palace to keep the unbeaten streak alive.
Okay.
I'm also going to back Liverpool to win. And then, frankly, I'm just going to put a note out there that we do have Arsenal versus West Ham and
Minus
at home.
500.
At home. But what I am going to say, actually, is I like West Ham plus a goal and a half because, A, we actually have lost to West Ham the last 2 years in a row at home, which is really annoying because we have no reason to lose to them. But we usually blow them out when we go there. We beat them like 5-0, 6-1 or whatever when we go to West Ham. But for some reason, these last 2 times they've played us after midweek Champions League games have been rough. So we have tomorrow a Champions League game, and then we play them on Saturday. So that's a pretty short window. And they obviously don't play midweek. They just got a new manager. They had a game yesterday against Everton and drew 1-1. So if you can get West Ham plus a goal and a half, I actually like that because even if Arsenal win, I don't see it as a 2-goal win.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Just real quick on the soccer front. Lex, Suns coach, did you hear what he's doing?
No, what's he doing?
He leaves Thursday. He's going to the England, the national game. Then he's going to Saturday, he's going to the Arsenal game. And then Sunday, he's staying to watch the Browns-Vikings game all out there. So that's a fun little trip for him.
All right, mailbag time, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. You added a third one, so I'll throw one in. I'll add the third one. Broncos plus 4 versus the Eagles. Eagles can't keep getting lucky. So go with that. So, okay, mailbag time. Let's go.
So first one is obviously who it's from because it says, talk about my Ruby MJ King of the City 1. And so, of course, that's Air Jordan Collects.
Yes.
And we actually were here when he opened his Shohei Ruby.
King of the City 2.
So the fact that he's put together the matching Ruby set is remarkably impressive.
Super cool. Good luck keeping that up with 3, 4, 5 when they come out.
Yeah. I'm sure that's.
But if you can, that's awesome.
Everyone just make sure you just give him your rubies, right?
Yeah.
So the next one says, punishment weekly if someone goes 0-2 on their locks.
I like that. Who was that from?
It's from Banks' account, our maple syrup Canadian friend.
Perfect.
And I feel like he wanted me to read that out, so I did. I also think that you know what? Let's make it that in the future, anyone who goes 0-2 has to do the next one naked.
No.
Well, I mean, we're not doing it.
Okay. Okay, actually, yeah. Next one's naked. Completely agree.
Anyone goes 0-2.
0-2.
The next picks episode, fully naked.
If you don't go 2-0.
Yeah. If you don't go perfect.
If you don't go perfect, naked.
You have to wear naked for the next picks episode.
And this will be gone in this
no table. We will not do another episode in front of this table for the picks episode.
For the picks episode.
No.
Not again.
Okay, cool. Good. Perfect.
Cool. Well, we might get some viewers now.
We'll definitely have some people paying attention to our picks.
Yes.
Okay, the next one just says Star Wars.
That's
what it says. It says
let's talk about Star Wars.
Let's talk about Star Wars. So I did a Star Wars podcast. I was a guest. I was a guest on a Star Wars podcast called The Wretched Hive. If you guys want to, if you want to see, you can type in Wretched Hive, Jason Quinn, and you can see it. Now listen, I got asked to do the podcast. Shut up. I got asked to do the podcast, and I said, I was like, yeah, of course, I love Star Wars. And I go and I do the podcast, and as I'm leaving, I'm like, compared to you guys, I fucking hate Star Wars. Like your affection for this, your level, your understanding is so on a different planet than me that compared to you, I hate Star Wars.
Well, so let me tell you why I'm laughing. Because you're like, I did a Star Wars podcast, and I was about to slap you. Because when I put this together, you're like, I don't know anything about a podcast, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
I zoomed in, bro. Don't worry about it.
Okay, real quickly, Star Wars, I love it. Grew up watching it. I have a bunch of Star Wars pieces. I actually feel like we're due for another Star Wars piece.
I think we're due for another Star Wars piece.
Yeah.
The next one, this one's a really important one. I think this one is from Piggy banks themselves. And it says, how awesome is it for the Piggy banks community to have such amazing ambassadors?
Wow.
And by Piggy banks account, I mean Slabs Connect.
Oh!
But I was hoping it would be direct from the man himself. That would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if he was like, yeah, you guys are pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't know.
Maybe he could be like, hey, Jason, here's that matching Dog Dad refractor set that you were talking about.
And he's like, Samir, here's your collector art too.
Oh, that could be cool.
That'd be
In
so
Twill,
cool.
in matching Twill.
I'm not a big fan of Twill.
You have Twill already.
I know. I'm not doing
Whatever.
it. Swap, whatever. I don't know.
All right, cool. And then leg opener says the Dog Dad dropped today, all going to charity. And when I sent Samir Jason's story, so did he send you something? He sent you something about my story?
Your story? Well, okay.
I will read it again.
I don't know.
The Dog Dad dropped today, all going to charity, and what I sent Samir Jason's story. That's what it says. So I mean, I don't know if he sent you something. But anyway.
Okay, well, you know what I will tell you? He did actually have a great idea. Remember your whole Jason's idea? Like
The Jason points.
The Jason points.
Yeah.
He said that you should actually, this is from Leg Opener, that you should be able to turn those points into drinks and food at this venue.
I'm not like opposed to that.
I'm just saying, I think it's a great idea. So
Yeah,
good
I'm not
job,
opposed to
William.
that.
And if there's something else you sent me, let me know so I can do it next time.
So this one says, the need for a comprehensive list of piggies with counts, comma, this is actually the funniest line about this afterwards, super basic stuff. So now not only do we need a comprehensive list of every single piece ever and pop counts, but that is in itself super basic.
Yeah, I don't know. Like pop counts for the recent ones, sure, but when you go back to the early days,
that there are some that nobody knows.
I think there's a lot that everybody
There's a lot that
I
nobody
feel like
knows.
there's stuff that the studio maybe doesn't know.
Yeah, that's what when I say nobody, that's what I'm including
Yes.
as well.
So I'll tell you this: if you want to know pop count from maybe when things were 400 and above, 30, 35, 40 are typically the ones, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing you can guarantee. Because I think even 250 days there were no full.
Let's say we know that horizontal jump man was a 1 to 10.
1 to 10, and I actually really wonder how many are left, right?
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
So if you got one of those, feel free to send it my way.
Okay, and then this says Samir's pick of the week football teasers, crying laughing emoji.
It hit.
I'm just telling you
Who was that? Who was that?
It doesn't matter.
No, who was it?
It doesn't matter
Who
who it
was
was.
it?
I'm not going to rat anybody out. And then this one is great. And it's talking about a potential hypothetical mini set of these 3 incredibly bad boy moments of soccer. So one of them is the Maradona hand of God goal against England in the 1986 World Cup. Do you know about this?
Went off his hand?
He went up to head it and punched it in. They win the World Cup on that.
And there's no review.
So a hand of God piece would be pretty sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
Also, Eric Cantona, French guy, played for Manchester United, number 7, literally runs and jump kicks a fan in the stadium.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like
Ron Artest style?
No, but fuck, like I think it was in the chest,
too.
bro. I mean, it was so rough, okay? And then of course Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah, the referee.
No, it was not the referee. It was Marco Materazzi.
Oh yeah, player headbutting
for Italy in 2006 World Cup final.
I think we could also use like a Mike Tyson ear bite.
No, but I'm just saying. Oh, sure. But I'm just saying that like this thing, a really awesome, cool
That's a
little
cool
mini
set.
set of these 3 bad boy moments, all kind of international soccer players.
I love it. I love that idea.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. I think just in general, like a Bad Boys, like that moment, and like the coldest moment in the history of soccer.
You can actually do this across all and just do like a Bad Boys 01, 02,
Yeah,
03.
for sure.
That'd be so cool.
But the coldest moment that I can think of, honestly, in all of soccer, football, is Messi scoring the 3-2 winner against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in the 93rd minute of the game.
That was crazy.
One of the sickest goals
They were
ever.
down.
No. They were up 2-1. Real Madrid gets a red card. And then in like the 87th minute, Real Madrid equalizes, so it's 2-2. And then it was like, oh shit, like Barcelona not gonna win the title or whatever. Yeah. And then Messi just like absolutely goes beast mode, one of the sickest finishes ever. But to look at the wall of the Los Blancos, the Real Madrid supporters, all white, to turn your jersey on, knowing you're taking the yellow card, you're seconds away from the game being over. You pop your shirt off, you turn it around, you go, this guy fucked your day up right here. Hold Messi number 10. Just looking up at them, that is the coldest.
How cool would that be as a piece?
The coldest picture in the history of soccer.
That would be the greatest piece.
Because especially when you consider just the reason for the rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's not just a football thing. It's this like Castilian Catalan thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's pretty.
That'd be
serious.
pretty cool.
So anyway, so that would be tough, and that was obviously a fan recommendation or another community member saying their thing. So is that it? Are we good?
No. So I
What else you got?
have. So actually, someone talking about my picks. Nav. Nav Marvel. Yeah, he messaged me, but I don't know that I need some help. But that one hit teaser. Is that him? So I was curious. Okay. But he did give some kudos to us, so thank you for that. Appreciate the feedback.
Yeah. He's a big fan. He's a big fan. Loves the pod.
And then last one we had was from a viewer in Belgium.
Ooh, we are international,
baby.
International.
So that was exciting to see. So they
Take to
actually
the banks worldwide.
they actually had an actual question that I think was amazing.
Okay.
So they were looking for a particular piece, and they say, "What is the best way to go?" Because for this piece he got ranges that were like 2K, 4K, 7K, and it's very basic.
Let's read the exact question. Let's get this. Let's get this.
Let's see. So the exact question is, and by the way, this is Lorenz. I have a question about my Piggy grill I'm getting that I want to get right now. How do I get a deal for a good one? I really want it for my forever PC and not for resale or flipping. But I want to know how to get one at, a good variant, but get it at a best price.
What piece does he want?
It was the Walker Akira Skyline.
Yeah.
So he got various
That's definitely
ranges.
a tougher one as far as pop count's concerned.
Definitely.
It's definitely an earlier piece.
Yeah. So, he's not, from what I could tell, he's not overly picky about the variants, but, he obviously wants one that resonates with him, like a piece that when he looks at it, he's happy about it. So what's the best way?
So it's funny that you would say that too, because I do think that if we're going to talk what is the best way to have your finger on the pulse of Piggy pricing, the best way is to be an addict to the community and be constantly involved and constantly monitoring all the sales and the prices and just and have your eBay set to tell you every day
eBay
when new ones get up there.
point.
That's the best way. Right. Now
to understand value of the
now
marketplace.
what's like a reasonable way? Right? What's a reasonable way?
Yeah.
If you know people who have your piece, go, hey, just out of curiosity.
Would you move it? How much?
No, not even. But just, would you mind telling me a rough idea of what the value that you got it at? Or if you have one, you have some sort of concept of the market.
Right.
If you don't have one, you have none.
Yeah.
So obviously, that would be a place that I would check. I'd reaching out, hey, anyone have one? Anyone know a price? Has anyone sold one? I'd love an idea of what a fair value for this piece is.
Right.
I do think we have a helpful enough community. I do think that someone that has the information would say something.
Yes.
If I had personally ever seen a sale of that piece, I'd be happy. I'd be talking about right now exactly what price it was sold at.
I did get some help on some recent purchases through some of the chat rooms. So I was able to help this person.
What does that roughly go for?
I know 3-ish. I heard about some recent sales. Obviously variants that could make a difference, but around 3 I did hear. I do think that putting the ISOs in the IG chats and the Discords, those are all helpful. You can ask. Okay, you just want. Sorry.
I just wanted to see Dog Dad again. That's my bad.
Oh, actually, that was the thing. I wonder what the variant.
I know.
Looks
I was like, fuck, maybe I could sneak this one and find out.
Well, why don't we just look at it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You finish your thing.
So, I think putting between the Piggy Discord, the Baker Lovers Discord, and the ISOs, putting it there, asking the chats, put in the Discord chats, you'll be able to find out.
It's the Mercedes outfit instead of the Ferrari outfit.
God, so he does have the old outfit.
Yeah, he does have the
Okay. I think all those are really good ways to get at least people reaching out to you and let you know what they're looking for or helping you out just to get an understanding. But the chats are really helpful, and I think that's where you're going. I love the idea you said. Find out who has it and just reach out to them. Be like, hey.
I'm looking for your grail.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you for yours.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you have an idea what it is, and obviously if they're willing to move it, that's where you're going to find out too.
I have had people reach out to me, and I've reached out to people and be like, hey, I love this piece. Would you ever move it? And if they're like, no, if you ever consider, keep me in mind. Right?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that was a really great question. And if you have
We'd like questions,
feedback.
but we'd like places more obscure. Let's get some Sri Lankan questions. Let's get some Tasmania questions. I mean, Uruguay. Like, I'll take, let's field some questions. Let's go. It's truly worldwide.
I mean, if
Maybe
we don't
could
get
take
any.
some from Mars. Go extraterrestrial.
Damn. We're growing. This is worldwide. This is universal wide.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had for the mailbag as well. We love this session. Please send us. Here's the info on IG, email, any of it. Please let us know.
It's right here. Look at this.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me do a quick check on the email, just because I didn't check before.
No, we didn't.
No. Okay.
No,
that
was from Cap's Cut.
Yeah. When I edited.
I thought it was from Cap Gun. I was like, oh shit, they heard.
Okay. Well, thank you, and we'll be
See you next time on Take It to the Banks.
Take It to the Banks. Bye.